Hello, dear friends. Good afternoon. Such a beautiful, beautiful afternoon. And it's sunset time, beautiful evening. And I am in front of the place that I am fighting for. Okay, so I will turn around the camera. So this is downtown Mountain View. Downtown Mountain View is actually you need to go further to that street. This is a side street. And there when we first came here, these are not building, was not built. And these are the two places that Livable Mountain View is trying to keep, to preserve. And this place is called TJ, and they cook some innovative cuisine. It's French style, American style, new style. Anyway, it's delicate, beautiful, beautiful food, beautifully presented, and very well prepared. It's been open for I don't know how many years, but it's a Michelin star restaurant. You can see around here, it's a family, it's in an old family house. I will say a little bit more about this family house. And surrounding is beautiful green grass, flower, very well taken care of. Oh, sorry, I fell down. And they have their background, beautiful, their background, herb garden and vegetable garden. So they eat the food, they cook the food from their backyard. I can see the tomato there. Can you? That's the tomato. And the different kind of fruits. Such a beautiful place. It's been a little bit old, this place. I think it's more than 100 years, almost 200 years, more than 100 years. I lost count of exactly years because I am not from Mountain View. My home was in China. And when we first arrived here in Mountain View, there was still some more flat places. And the neighboring is this Tide house. This TJ is much more expensive. That I have never had chance to come in to have dinner. But this Tide house, I have been here so many times, and there is a backyard. They can have people have dinner and have company party. And inside there was a huge screen. Let me go to the other side of the street so that you can see clearly. And they have a huge screen for watching hockey and watching any games. It brings a lot of memory. Not only because it brings a lot of memory, mostly because these are the two places, some of the very few preserved places, and not yet totally preserved, some of the few leftover places that bears and shows the history of Mountain View. And people are proud. See, people are taking pictures in front of it. And it holds our heart, or it has a very warm and fond and precious place in our heart. This place is up for development. It's not yet totally decided. notice of development proposal. The City of Mountain View Community Development Department has received an application for a development review permit and planned community permit at this site. So it's not finally decided, and the development application is submitted. It's up for the city to decide. And I think the city, it's better that the people who live in the city make a voice and let the city know that we do not want our history disappear. So it's request for a planned community permit and development review permit to construct a 41,875 square foot building with 2,726 square feet of restaurant and 39,149 square feet of office to replace 2 existing restaurants in historic structures. And a determination that an environmental impact report is being prepared for the project pursuant to CEQA guideline. So 3938 and 954 Villa Street is this. 954 Villa Street. Isn't it beautiful with the golden sunshine? And I think if the city people, if anyone see this beautiful sunshine place and gold gilded place, we do not want it go. We do not want it disappear from us. The people like you and I, the ordinary people, we need a place. We need some of our history. And 938 is this place. It is very heartbreaking to see them go. And this was the house that the first group of Mountain View entrepreneur or businessmen built this house. They came from Germany and did wood business or some business and made a fortune and started to settle down here and made family here. And it's one of the few that is preserved here. Another place next to this place was another same kind of old house. I think it's kind of neighboring house, almost the same style, and now it's an office building. It was an old house, almost exactly like this, and it was a boutique house and very old. I think with the modern technology you can definitely prepare it. And in Germany, in Europe, there are old houses. In Italy, in different countries, there are old houses, and they can prepare it, and they can restore it. And they decide to dismantle it. And this is exactly the place where the old house like this is. And now it's an office building, and it's cold with glass, and one person sitting behind the counter. I think the developer used to promise a coffee shop, and it never became a reality. And if you see the surrounding, it does not seem that it is possible to make a coffee shop. There's no parking. There's no way for people to enter. How can people go through that, enter here and go to a coffee shop? Everything is designed just not welcoming enough and not open enough and not preparing enough for a coffee shop. It is so, I don't know, of course, there is force for people to consume in downtown restaurants. But it's just such a sad scene. You feel cold. There is a beauty in this industrial simplicity in this building, definitely. But there is no human warmth. And it is so different from the restaurant that people prepare and dress up, have their first date, have their wedding anniversary, have their graduation special to go to Shetije restaurants. I guess they are going there. And it's a big deal to go to Shetije. I have never managed to go inside. It's just heartbreaking to see these two golden, beautiful buildings will be disappeared and will become one part of this cold office complex. And this place, in the weekend, there will be nobody because it's an office building. In the evening, there's nobody. They contribute only to the traffic because people are hard to find parking. And they contribute only to lunch hour rush, I think. So there will be less expensive restaurant, fast food, not fast food, rush restaurants. And I think city needs some dining institution, some legendary food place, instead of just cheap and quick bite, which I go all the time. But I still appreciate some differentiation from only that kind of food. I will end my video with the beautiful thing. I hope this will not become just a memory, and I hope this place will stay with us all the time, forever, as long as the city stays. Our city needs the memory. Our city needs a piece of history. Comparing with the very ancient cultural, ancient historical places in the world, this is not a big deal. But Tide House, Shetije, and the previous Pearson House, they are the historical institution of Mountain View. They make Mountain View, Mountain View. So, okay, I come back to my face. I want to tell you what I want to do, because this place, it holds so much to a city. Maybe not only Mountain View will meet this kind of problem, and for sure all places meet with the challenge of development make the best of the use. Preserve it. Don't replace it. And your city will need it. This makes what we are, who we are, and we want it, we need it. I love you, I really do. And you can check the link below and to support the city of Mountain View, the people of the city of Mountain View.